Alright, what's up Fit Fam? Brenton here. Just want to talk to you about what to expect in this next video. So, we have compiled some basic moves that we are going to see in the warm-up. Some basic lower body, some basic core, and then push-ups, which is your basic upper body movement there. These have been specifically picked because they're foundational. If you can get good at these movements, if you can start to understand how your body feels in here and correct and perfect your form with each of these movements, you are laying a perfect foundation for success in fitness moving forward, okay? These movements here should be your primary goal, especially if you're just getting started off. Everything else that we do here, you're going to be hard-pressed to find a move in our warm-ups that doesn't include one of these movements or build off of these movements. So having a really good foundational understanding of each, taking your time to slow it down, using a mirror at your disposal to really correct yourself. It's not about pointing out your flaws for the sake of feeling like you look goofy. It's about pointing out your flaws so that you can correct them, so that you can perfect your movement, all right? If you get that, if you can harness that within your own body, you're gonna have a lot more success. So use this as a standalone workout, or use this as a rest day thing to implement on your own to just practice the basic movements. You're gonna have a really solid structure lined up for your lower body, your core, and your upper body, and then we can hit the ground running in classes, in warm-ups, etc. So use this as a resource and make yourself a little bit better today, team. All right, have some fun with it. All right, team, squats, first and most basic movement. Keep a nice tall chest, sinking your hips back. You want to imagine you're sitting down into an imaginary chair. You can actually use your couch at home to start to figure out this motion. Really pay attention to making sure that your entire foot is flat on the mat. If your heels are coming up, your weight isn't shifted back enough. All right, really keep that chest tall, shift that weight, get comfortable with that sinking back motion. Reverse lunges, 90-90, maybe a little bit more than a 90-degree bend in the back leg, but you'll notice Jill's front leg here, her knee is never in front of her front toes. Taking a big step back, balance is important as well, so you can really sit comfortably in that reverse lunge position. Even in a forward lunge too, focus on those knees being in a 90-degree bend, and again, keeping that chest nice and tall. Squat hold here. Important elements are just to make sure that you recognize how your body's going to fatigue. Your lower back is going to start to round. You're going to start to come out of that deep position. You may want to shift your weight forward. You have to really engage the glutes, squeezing the butt muscles here to stay engaged, to stay low, keeping your core braced as well. It's going to start to burn, but don't permit yourself those chances to take a break, to take a breather. Get used to sitting in that discomfort. That's an important part. Repeat this at your leisure, and we'll move on to our core. Hollow hold from the tailbone to the middle of our spine is nice and controlled, nice and contacting the mat. Feet up 6 inches, shoulders rolled up. Really try to imagine that your entire body is braced for impact. Someone's throwing punches at your tummy and you're ready to absorb those. Every muscle here working in alignment to keep you up. Even if you have to put those hands under, you can see in this modification here, they are below the glutes just to ensure that from your tailbone up, you don't have an arc in your back, you stay connected to the mat. Russian twists about balance. We want core stability. Balance is a big part of that. Keeping those feet up is the ultimate goal. Keeping your spine nice and straight by pushing your belly button forward. Very important. This rotation coming through the shoulders all the way down. It's a torso movement. Keeping those feet nice and balanced at all costs. If you do need to start with them down, that's fine. This is a very viable modification, but look to develop the strength to get away from that movement. Planks, nice straight line. This is a full body exercise, believe it or not. I'm pressing my shoulder blades as far away from each other as they'll possibly go, engaging the chest, the shoulders, the core, the glutes, the calf muscles. Everything is working here. I'm really stiff, really strong. You'll notice there's no sway or bend in the back. It's almost like the hollow hold, but just in reversed order, fighting against gravity this time from the other side. Side plank, same rules apply. We're trying to stay sturdy. We're trying to stay aligned. You should be able to feel an alignment from your toes all the way up through your spine, nice straight line. Whether you're on your feet or you start this movement off by that bottom knee, as you saw earlier in the demonstration, either way, just trying to get comfortable holding yourself on that side. You can level it up in various ways, dipping that hip, raising that leg, a bit of both, whatever it takes. And repeat that at your leisure as well. All right, team, now to the push-ups. One of the ones that is the biggest struggle for most of us. Hands just outside of the shoulders, maybe directly underneath them, but we're nice and aligned. Make it feel exactly how your plank did, all right? Exactly how your plank did. Even if you're going for this modification here, this is going to allow us to build strength. If we start by lowering ourselves from our plank position and we come back up on the knees, as you'll see here in a few seconds, that's what we're looking to do, okay? We're looking to hold that nice and steady, but you'll notice real straight, real long, always keeping that body in one solid movement.